If you've ever been to New England, especially the state of New Hampshire, you know that one of the big tourist attractions that is out there is a site called the Old Man in the Mountain. What the Old Man in the Mountain is a 40-foot cliff that looks like a man's face. That Old Man in the Mountain has been a mark within the White Mountains of New Hampshire for decades and decades, maybe well over 100 years. Back in 1850, Nathaniel Hawthorne wrote his famous book, The Great Stone Face, about the Old Man in the Mountain. It is an amazing sight to see. Well, it was an amazing sight to see. Unfortunately, back in about 2003, the old man's nose fell off. Yeah, it was just a case of erosion, and it happens in nature. It wasn't a sculpture, it was a natural figure that was in the mountain, but it eroded and the nose fell off. No longer is there an old man in the mountain after all that time. Life is like that for many of us. We tend to get so used to things in our life that we think that they're always going to be there. Think about that in terms of your family. Family traditions are great things. I encourage every single family to develop their own traditions. The thing with doing that, however, is that you have to be aware that those traditions, at best, only last for maybe 20, 30 years. Because we develop traditions in our family with our kids. And when those kids grow up, which they have to do, they develop their own traditions. Maybe some of the old family traditions are carried over, but they're still not the same. The same is true with your success. We gain success. You know, I've said to you before that the greatest enemy of success is success. It's because once we've achieved a goal, once we've achieved our dream, we tend to stop. We tend to think of it as always being there, as always going to continue on. But the fact is, success will deteriorate faster than it was created. Success can go south very quickly. In a sense, your success's nose will fall off. I can promise you that if you don't work at it. Same's true with failure. People look at failure. They've made a mistake, something hasn't gone right, things fall apart, and they see it as a permanent fixture. It is not a permanent fixture. You see, nothing in nature or in our lives is ever permanent. Nothing is ever going to stay the exact same way throughout time and eternity. Everything changes, everything develops and grows. Coach Don Shula said that success is not forever and failure is not fatal. And that's true. Everything that we do is going to change. And it is the person who can accept change, who can accept the fact that they have to constantly be moving forward, constantly working towards their dream. You see, one of the deceptive things about success is we think that because we've achieved a dream, we're done. Truth is, you are never done, ever. Until you leave this planet and go home, then you have something to do, always. There is something to do. We're never done. It's never finished. It's never final. Because life continually moves on. You will not be here forever. Your friends, your family, those who you love will not be here forever. Your success isn't going to be forever. You know, we have many success stories of corporations that were huge. At one time, the railroad industry was the major industry in this country. And it was people who were involved made millions upon millions of dollars. Now, the railroad industry is still there, but it is nowhere near its past glory days. We have many companies that have rose up and became very successful, only not even to be heard from anymore. That's not a bad thing. Don't look at those things as being negative. Always remember, things change. They move forward. The secret is to move forward with them. This is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I have a very special offer for you. I want to give you an ebook called A Simple Guide to Goal Setting. I want to do this because I know a lot of you have not set goals, have not made a plan for the things you want to achieve, simply because you're not sure how to do that. This guide is going to help you to do that. It is a tool to help you move forward, and again, it's absolutely free. Go to the website at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There, fill in the free membership information, and I will immediately send it to you. This book can be the tool that helps you to finally achieve those goals.